Greetings, our brothers and sisters. Greetings, family. As you can see, we are doing well. I am doing well, and I'm hoping that you are doing well. From wherever you are healthy, mentally, physically, you are good, even spiritually. We can only thank the Most High for this. Let me tell you about the countries that were colonized by France. We call them the Francophones here in Africa. And that's part one, because we are not supposed to be referring ourselves to those nonsenses. There's an organization called Organisation Internationale de la Francophonie. It's like in the Anglophones, the countries that were colonized by British, you have the Commonwealth. And the Commonwealth is like a kingdom owned by the UK, the Britain, the United Kingdom, the king, and the queen. It's the same thing. So la Francophonie is like a commonwealth of these countries. And what they say is the Organisation Internationale de la Francophonie is an international organization representing where there is notable affiliation with French language and culture. And it was founded on March 20th, 1970 in Niamey, Niger. I want you to know that it was founded in 20th March 1970 in Niamey, Niger. And they usually say that they have over 321 million French speakers across 5 continents. When this person called the French came to Africa or went wherever, his ambition, his aim was to come and get into the African brain, or whoever they got, remove what you are and put a French inside you. And we also have 2 guys, like for example, we have the first president of Senegal, his name was Suge or something, and another the first president of Cote d'Ivoire, his name was Houpe Boigny or something. And these people, because they were like the very, very fast French puppet presidents, these people were actually French. They had French nationals, citizenship. They were French nationals. So the France would come, remove your culture, remove who you are, put your culture into that, put your language, remove your language. But they could not do that in Africa because some places are in the interior. There was something like Islam. You could not remove the religion and put your Christianity in there. People have their own languages and all that. Maybe in some places they managed to do that, but not in Africa. And that's why they have La Francophonie, which it's representing the countries where there's a notable affiliation with French language and culture. So those are not news today, because this thing was founded in Niamey, Niger, and Abdurrahman Tiani, the president of the National Council for the Safeguarding of the Fatherland in Niger, has said enough is enough, and Niger has announced in a press release that is leaving the international organization La Francophonie. They are tired of, we can say, BS. And the statement reads, subject is withdrawal of Niger from the international organization of La Francophonie. It says it comes from the Secretary General, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Cooperation and Nigerians Abroad, Secretariat General. It says, I have the honor to inform you that by verbal note number 003304 MAEC and ECAB/M dated March 7, 2025, the Nigerian government has sovereignly decided on the withdrawal of Niger from the International Organization of La Francophonie, OIF. I would be grateful if you could inform your respective accrediting jurisdictions of this. So it's signed in Niamey by the Secretariat General. Wow, that is amazing. I also wonder, why do we have these things affiliated to to the colonizers, like the Commonwealth. What is it for? And African countries pay to be there. Just like this shit they are calling La Francophonie. You wonder, what does it have to be French culture and language? We didn't teach that ourselves. You forced us into it. And now we have you coming to tell us that, French culture and language. We need to cut this nonsense. If, in fact, the AES countries just ended this nonsense of having France as their official language. They removed it. They don't need it. They don't need the culture. They just need to do like what Ibrahim Traore did. Every May 15th in Burkina, they have the celebrations of traditions and customs of Burkina. It is the National Culture Week, la Semaine Nationale de la Culture. That is the National Culture Week. And it has the biennial festival held in Popojulaso, showcasing the country's diverse cultural heritage. They are going back to their culture. They don't need this nonsense of France culture, things that don't help them. So kudos to Niger. I wish all African countries can leave La Francophonie, leave the Commonwealth, live. We create our own African culture. Then languages, celebrators, every young people wants to go back to their culture. So, hey, Tiani, you have made me happy today. And kudos to you. We have been watching you as young Africans are very much looking up to you, because you are a model that we want in African countries. And we know with the continued coming in of new young leaders, we'll be seeing everybody following the steps of Ibrahim Traore, Koita Assimi, and Abdurrahman Tiani. So kudos to you, Abdurrahman Tiani. We love you, and we love the AES, and it's amazing that you are leaving this nonsense of an organization. I don't think it helps anybody. So several people commented on this, and we have our own very sister Natalie Yamb, who said Niger is withdrawing from the Francophonie organization. Then General Tiani, operations are proceeding as planned. If you only knew how sweet it is to be the Knight of Niamey. Remember, this Francophonie was started in Niamey, 2nd March of 1970, and Niamey is leaving. So I wish this is spiritually saying that Africa, all African countries, even DRC, even Chad, even Guinea, are leaving La Francophonie. We also have our own AES info saying Niger officially announced its withdrawal from the International Organization of La Francophonie in a letter dated March 17, 2025 from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. This decision, taken by verbal note on March 7, was communicated to Nigerian diplomatic missions and consular posts abroad. It marked a strong desire for sovereignty and independence from structures perceived as neo-colonial. Then we have our own brother called Joe Bassi, typical African. She says, Niger has officially withdrawn from the Organisation Internationale de la Francophonie, an organization that represents all the people who are affiliated with French language and culture. Then we have our own brother. This is very good. I have personally said that we must withdraw from such useless organizations that is there to keep the alienation of Francophones ongoing. Since the day that we removed French as our official language, so we also have our own brother Marcus Have from Burkina. This one is directly from Burkina, and he's saying that this is very good. I have personally said that we must withdraw from such a useless organization that is there to keep the alienation of Francophones ongoing. Since the day that we removed French as our official language, what is the use of being part of it? Remember that the organization has suspended us because we had military coups. Lol. The colonizer feels so arrogant that they think that suspending us from the organization will actually hurt us. The funny thing is that they had suspended Guinea too, and they reinstated them last year, but not us. It tells you who is on their side. You already know my position on this issue of the French language. We don't need it. We must speak our own languages. Other foreign languages should only be taught in high school or college and learned for diplomatic purposes. That's all, but not by making them official languages, just like they do in China or Russia. For instance, in Burkina, less than 40% of our people are literate. So why make a colonial language the official language of a country when less than 60% actually, just because less than 40% are literate, so more than 60% can barely write and read or even speak it. It doesn't make sense. Let's not forget that everything that France has, be it their world political clout and even their language as an international language, is thanks to Africans. As a matter of fact, the French population is 68 million. The DRC alone is 105 million Congolese. So you see, it's us who make their language even more popular. That's why it's the UN have, okay, he continues. But the thing is, we need to leave these organizations. Like they left ECOWAS because it was not helping them. Now they have left la Francophonie. You know what this means? It means that even Mali and Burkina, if they have not left la Francophonie, they'll be leaving the next few weeks. That is a prophecy from me, eh? And it's amazing. So guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. If you'd like to support us, we have Buy Me a Coffee in our description and on our screen. And if you'd like to support us through YouTube, we have super thanks and super chats. Then we have a WhatsApp number on the description. If you'd like to contact us directly, maybe you would like to move into an African countries from abroad, you are a diaspora, you are our brother and sister who have been raised and grown and born in the diaspora and want to come back home, we can give you more information for free. Most of our brothers and sisters, many of them have contacted us. We have told them of the countries that we know they can relocate, which are safe. We have linked them with our brothers and sisters in those countries. So just contact us, and if you'd like to move into an African country, the best thing is first to visit that country. We have seen our brothers and sisters visiting Tanzania, Kenya, going to Ethiopia, South Africa, then deciding which country they want to go, Botswana, Namibia, Nigeria, you know, and they have been successful. If you have not subscribed to our channel, African Buzz, become part of our family, and we appreciate you being here. Let me know what you think about us in the comment section. See you in the next video. Bye.